Do you want to invest in Treasury bill? Then what this? Hi everyone, my name is Joyful and you are much welcome to my channel, a place where we talk about money matters, things pertaining to money, its management, investment, finance in totality, and many more. So you are welcome to another episode of My Money, My Finance. If you have money and you want a safe place with less risks to invest the money, consider Treasury bill. Banks and financial institutions wouldn't have the time to do in-depth explanation to you on all the salient information about Treasury bills when you go to them to do the investment. So I'm going to help you with a step-by-step guide to follow to invest in Treasury bills in Ghana. So stay tuned till the end. Step 1 of the things you must follow or the guide to help you to invest in Treasury bill here in Ghana is understand Treasury bill. You must know what Treasury bill is all about. When you say Treasury bill, what is Treasury bill? A Treasury bill is a short-term investment instrument issued by the government through the central bank to finance its projects and activities. Let me break it down. When the government of Ghana is in need of money to finance its projects and other activities, it may decide to borrow from the general public, and it does so through what we call Treasury bills. The government borrows from us by issuing the Treasury bills through the Bank of Ghana. So the government becomes the issuer of the Treasury bills, and all those who purchase some of the Treasury bills, including individual investors, banks, and other institutions, become the buyers of the bills. So in essence, the government of Ghana borrows from the general public. So the people and entities who buy some of the Treasury bills become lenders to the government. Treasury bills are sometimes referred to as T-bills or government bills or bills. So when you hear me say T-bills or bills, it's referring to the same thing. How does the government of Ghana issue Treasury bills? The government of Ghana issues Treasury bills through the Bank of Ghana by first and foremost determining how much money it needs to raise to finance its projects and activities at a point in time. Let's say the government of Ghana needs 100 million Ghana cedis to finance its projects and activities. The Bank of Ghana, on behalf of the government, will then decide to borrow from the general public by issuing Treasury bills. The Bank of Ghana will then set a time for the Treasury bill auction. For the benefit of those who do not know what Treasury bill auction is, a Treasury bill auction is a public sale of Treasury bills by the government through the Bank of Ghana. During the auction, various authorized banks and other financial institutions who are interested in purchasing the bills or the Treasury bills submit what we call bids by specifying the amount they wish to invest and the interest rates they are willing to accept. And all those institutions compete to purchase the bills. The Bank of Ghana then evaluates the bids and determines the successful bidders. Ultimately, the Bank of Ghana settles the transactions and the Treasury bills are credited to the successful bidders' accounts. Treasury bills are issued every week to the authorized institutions on Fridays between 3 o'clock p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. However, if the Friday happens to be a public holiday, the auction shall be held on the preceding working day, which is on Thursday. So this is how the Bank of Ghana, on behalf of the government, issues Treasury bills to the authorized commercial banks and other institutions so that they can also sell them to the general public. Now, there are types of Treasury bills. We have one, 91-day bill. This is the type of Treasury bill which matures after 91 days. And we have two, 182-day bill. This type also matures after 182 days. And we have three, 364-day bill. This Treasury bill type matures after 364 days. I'll explain them further how they work as we move along. So make sure you watch the video till the end. Now, we also have benefits of investing in Treasury bills. T-bills are one of the safest investment instruments you would do here in Ghana. Some of the benefits you can expect to enjoy include 1. Low risks. You are going to enjoy low risks by investing in T-bill because it is backed by the government. There is no fear of loss of money because government doesn't default repayment as compared to other investments where you can even lose all your money. Though T-bills may suffer from other investment risks such as inflation risks and market risks, it does not suffer default risks because the government cannot default repayment. Other investments know no risk bound. They are liable to suffer from all the types of investment risks, including default risks. 2. Liquidity. In terms of how easy T-bills can be converted into cash, if you wake up one day and say, no, I'm not doing this thing called T-bill again, though it hasn't matured yet, but I need my money back, you can sell the bill to recover your money at secondary market. There's no need to worry your head with what secondary market is. The bank or institution you invest in the T-bill with will do that for you at your command when you want to sell your Treasury bill before its maturity. 3. Fixed returns. T-bills offer fixed returns, providing predictable income. For example, if the T-bill rate is 25%, it means you'll be getting a 25% interest on the amount you invest in the bill. 4. Tax-free. Interest earned on Treasury bills is free from tax. No tax will be charged on it. So these are basically some of the benefits you can derive from Treasury bill investment. Now, the step 2 guide to follow in order to invest in Ghana is choose the investment channel. There are authorized institutions or channels and individual investors who act as intermediaries between the Bank of Ghana and customers. They bid for the bills in what we call a Treasury bill auction and later come to sell to us, the customers. In other words, these institutions are authorized by the Bank of Ghana to sell their Treasury bills to us. Therefore, you can go to them to buy Treasury bills if you want to invest in them. The authorized institutions and channels include 1. Bank of Ghana. You can invest directly through the Bank of Ghana. When you decide to invest through the Bank of Ghana, you would enjoy some benefits, but you go through strenuous and cumbersome processes. 2. Authorized banks. These are the commercial banks and other financial institutions which are authorized by the Bank of Ghana to participate in Treasury bill bidding. The authorized banks in Ghana where you can buy your Treasury bill from include GCB Bank PLC, Standard Chartered Bank, Data Bank, Zenith Bank, EcoBank, Fidelity Bank, amongst others. So at any day within the working days of the week, you can walk to any of these authorized banks to buy your Treasury bills. 3. Online platforms. You can invest using online investment platforms or mobile apps. Some banks and other institutions make the purchasing of T-bill accessible through their online mobile apps. For example, MTN Mobile Money Platform offers EcoBank T-bill for all, where you can buy and manage your Treasury bills on your phone. That's your mobile phone. So amongst these 3 channels, I would advise you choose to go to the authorized banks in person to buy the bills as a first-time buyer of T-bills if convenience means so much to you. After deciding that you buy the Treasury bill from an authorized bank or other institution, next choose the bank you want to invest with. As I earlier mentioned, GCB Bank PLC, Data Bank, Zenith Bank, EcoBank, Bank of Africa, to mention a few, are authorized by the Bank of Ghana to sell Treasury bills to the public. These banks come with different interest rates on their Treasury bills, so I would advise you to walk to the different banks, inquire of their Treasury interest rates they offer, compare them, and choose the bank that offers the highest interest rates for the different types of the bills. So after that, you decide which bank to invest with. After choosing the bank you want to invest with, visit the bank in person to buy the bills. Visit the branch of your choice of the bank and inform the customer service representative that you want to buy Treasury bills. Now, step 3, determine your investment amount. How much do you want to invest? The amount must meet the bank's minimum investment requirement. The minimum investment requirement varies from bank to bank, but it is 100 Ghana cedis in most authorized banks here in Ghana. Step 4, select your investment tenure. Investment tenure is the maturity period of the investment. Choose the duration of your investment. For how long do you want the Treasury bill investment to take before it can be due for you to go for your money plus the interest, or it can be due for you to roll over? The types of Treasury bills are named after their maturity periods. The maturity period ranges from 91 days to 364 days. You can choose the maturity period based on your risk tolerance level. The 91-day bill matures in 91 days and is approximated as 3 months tenure, and the 182-day bill matures in 182 days and is also approximated as 6 months tenure, and the 364-day bill also matures in 364 days and is approximated as 1 year tenure. The tenure of the Treasury bills, be it the 91-day, 182-day, or 364-day bills, come with different interest rates. When you go in for the 91-day bill, the interest you will get will be different from the interest you will get on the 182-day bill. And so is it different from the interest you get on the 364-day bill. So you have to compare their interest rates and their maturity periods, then you make a choice. Step 5, provide required documents. You'll be asked to provide the required documents, which typically include government-issued IDs, such as passports, driver's license, or national ID card, which is the Ghana card. So you can go with any of these national identification documents. 2, a proof of address. The bank will need a proof of your address. Your utility bills like electricity bill or your water bill or any other document that confirms your home address will be requested. So make sure you go along with that when going to the bank to buy Treasury bill. 3, passport size pictures. 2 passport size pictures will be demanded from you. Get them before walking to the bank to buy the Treasury bills. So basically, these are the documents that will be requested from you or demanded from you when you go to the bank to buy Treasury bill. If you don't go with them, they will ask you to go home for them before you can access the purchase. So prepare with these documents before going to buy the Treasury bill. This brings us to the end of the step-by-step guide to investing in Treasury bills. See you in part 2 in another video where we continue with it. Make sure you don't miss it on your way to investing in Treasury bills here in Ghana. See you soon and bye for now.